If you're tired of being average and you're super confident of yourself that you deserve to be 10 times better than you currently are, you should be earning 10 times what you currently earn, but you feel like you don't have the time to push yourself to get to that point, then this video is for you. So I'll start by saying this. If you're an adult, you are in a trap. We all are in a trap. And here's this trap. The trap is that we are chasing survival at this point in time, and it is very, very necessary. By survival, every one of us has tried to fit into a job. Maybe the one you like, the one you do not like. But because of the economic reality, maybe your job is not paying you very well. The trap is once you get into a system that is like repetitive, it's difficult to find time to craft into something else that can explode your skill, your potential. Why? One, there is family bills, there's black tax. Family is going to be depending on you, so you need to ensure you keep your job. That means you have to ensure that you resume every day. Two, normal jobs are very stressful, so you come back very exhausted. You wake up very exhausted. You repeat this months in months, months out of months, and everything. So there is literally almost no time. Three, the more responsibilities come to your table, it's difficult for you to be motivated. Currently, this is about 10 p.m. I'm making this video. I feel very exhausted. I didn't want to make it, but I'm supposed to push this video by tomorrow. I've had a very stressful day. I should be resting by now. But I realized that there is no excuses. There are no excuses that I can give that is tenable for actually pushing myself to doing better. A background story is each time I think about making videos, I've always thought about making videos. I keep telling myself, well, I don't have enough time. I don't have the strength, the capacity. I mean, I need to get all the resources, everything I need to. That's the fucking problem. The problem with many of us at this adulthood stage and who happen to be in this trap is we give enough valid reasons or valid excuses for not putting a little bit of more effort, like pushing our body extra length to ensure that we get into the position that can push us ahead. And the truth is, the world only favors extraordinary people. So what are the things that you can do as a young person to get yourself out of this trap? Because trust me, it is very valid if after every day of coming from your 9 to 5, you tell yourself that, oh yeah, I can sleep. I need the rest so that I'll be able to continue the next day at work. But when exactly would you have the time to now do the few things? Maybe network, meet more people, learn a skill, learn more, perform extra projects and stuff like that would improve and expand your capacity. Where would that time come from? Well, these are the things that I've done so far that has been of good use to me. One, start very simple. I know it sounds cliche if people say start very simple, but the new structure I set in place, I've been seeing results. It's just simple. I don't overthink creating content anymore. Before, when I was thinking about creating content, I thought about it. I needed to create content to be very, very superb, write the best script, look into the script, and then start saying everything hook, line, and sinker. Then I had to hire a video editor that would edit my videos for me, and then a social media manager that would be posting my video for me. There were so many processes in place. It didn't even go beyond 2 months. I already got exhausted because there was too many processes to manage. Funds were also going out for this. Now, the structure is simple. Think about a video idea that is valuable to people. Set up your video camera, set up the lighting, and then shoot. Pow, that's it. So, when you're thinking about how you want to get out of being average, the process through which you need to go through does not have to be complicated. Starting simple could be dedicating 20 minutes of your time every day. I know you want to feel like, oh yeah, you need 4 hours to 8 hours of commitment every week, but you cannot commit 4 hours to 8 hours that same day. You need to start very simple. Then 2, you need to create a routine. Everybody hates routines. The only routine that we all follow is the job routine, and that's because we have no option. They'll pay our salary if we follow it for the next 30 days in a month and then repeatedly every time. But you need to create a routine. Currently, for my content creation, which is the very good example I have, my routine is I shoot a long form video, and then from my long form video, I break it down into short form videos. I don't overthink the long form video content idea. I interact with ChatGPT to give me ideas on what I need to shoot, and then it becomes something I talk about because I have years of experience to talk on different topics. That's it. You shoot it. You don't have to do too much of breaking transmission. You edit it, very simple and basic. You push it. People consume it naturally the way you're consuming this. Then 2, I set up a routine. The routine is wake up at this time or ensure that 2 days before 1 week you've shot the video. This is already 2 days before 1 week, and I'm choosing to shoot the video because I have 30 minutes of opening time to rest before I sleep. I could have actually considered myself to go to sleep, but this is me making this video. 3, start with the lowest energy of the activity you want to be involved in. This is another trap that I fell into. I also have friends that do this. They have like big dreams, big ideas they want to build, big startups they want to execute apart from their 9 to 5. And then you begin to complicate it by trying to build it from the most difficult parts. You get stuck. You get to spend a lot of time trying to figure that out. Before you know it, you are exhausted. You don't see you feel it's not going to work out, and then you give up. So you have to try to start from the lowest energy of what you're committed to. And then one of the things that has worked for me so far is stop relying on motivation. I'm not a fan of motivation. I believe more in discipline. By discipline, whether I'm motivated or not, I need to get this done. Many people wait until they are motivated before they get to start executing. But I think it is more of a psychological shift if at the back of your mind you feel energetic to always do things. I really can't explain why I feel this way, but I don't need motivation to thrive. I'm always energized. Once there is an idea, once there is a goal to accomplish, I try to get it done. So technically, I'm not trying to say that it is easy for anybody who is currently stuck in a 9 to 5, who has a full-time job. This is not a hack that is going to discredit the fact that it's not going to be easy to find time. But the point is, you actually don't need more time. You only need to squeeze out a little bit of time from the little time that you currently have. Even if it's just to dedicate 1 day in 7 days in a week, 20 to 30 minutes of commitment to that activity, you're going to get results in months. But if you keep waiting till when I have a very free time, like I mentioned, the moment we became adults, we became stuck in a cycle. We are now in a trap, and the trap demands that we do everything to keep surviving. But the trap does not also consider the fact that by surviving, we cannot win. By surviving, you cannot thrive. So it has to be you fighting against the system. You trying to come up with your own system. And many people have already given up. I've seen so many people giving up. They've seen it to be their current lifestyle already, which is throwing the towel, continue with the routine, maybe hopefully build a family life, and then gradually. But I don't think that way. I think very big. And no matter my current situation at this point, as a young person, I feel I could be 10 times more. In health, that's personal fitness, I feel I could be 10 times more. In my career position and level, I feel I could be 10 times more in my earning capacity. That is why I'm awake by this time trying to shoot a video to share with you. I will end it with this. The moment you signed up to be an adult, you signed up to also get into this trap. But I wouldn't want you to let this trap define you, because Many people have been through the same system years in, year out, decades ago, and they ended up living average life. We've always talked about how, well, I don't want to have the average life that my parents lived. I'm not saying it's terrible. People chose average life, but if you really want to win and go far, then you need to find a way to escape from this trap. And the only way to escape from this trap is to work in the same pattern by trying to define how you want to create time to push yourself. Yeah, so if this is the first time you're watching my videos, well, subscribe to this channel. I share life advice. I share advice on how you can actually succeed in your career, how you can think about money, and how you can build $1 million lifestyle. My name is Ajayi Joel. See you in the next video.